pork scratchings doesn't sound like... It sounds like you're taking a risk just eating something called Mr. Porky pork scratchings.
A pig? You dirty pig!
I mean, they are dirty pigs after all. We saw one roll down the hill when it was drunk.
Whoa, ho, ho. Shit the bed on my hoe. Come here, girl.
That is some wacky shit. Tess later confirmed she had contracted salmonella. Go away, Spanky. It's enough money. Although the vomiting eventually subsided, Rwanda continued to suffer from diarrhea and abnormal bowel function for almost a year after being discharged from the hospital. A year of diarrhea. Oh! The last couple of years, I've ended up winning. Wait, what? The NFL season's not over? There's a Super Bowl to be played still? Yeah, it's over as far as I'm concerned. Fuck y'all. It's done. It's over. It's over. It's done. It's done. Hey, NFL. Fuck you. Wait a minute. Trust me, I'd be making that. I'd be dropping F-bombs. Motherfucking shit, fucking shit. I wouldn't be going. Well, maybe we will have the R-rated story. Virgin on virgin sex is probably the worst sex a human being can experience. Probably for both parties. You don't know what you're doing. They don't know what they're doing. The drapes match the carpet. Get me to blow on your marbles. Oh, that sounds disgusting. What a freaking mess. That is some wacky shit. It's like something that a young woman would do when she hooks a old man. Like, she wants to turn him into a young person. Look at how cute he is. We sit on the couch and we post pictures on Instagram. My wife, his lack of prejudice.
Racist piece of shit.
He's not.
You racist piece of shit.
He's not one of these.
You racist piece of shit.
Oh! Why didn't I meet you earlier? Because it would have been against the law 4 years earlier. Remember Rock'em Sock'em Robots? That shit was cool. You have fights and everything, and then when you pop them in the face, the head pops off. It was awesome. Evel Knievel, I had that. Those were the best toys ever. Back in the 70s, I'm telling you right now. Like, fuck you, you dick. Don't ask him about his team. That is some wacky shit. What's going on in the football game? Have I won my fantasy yet? I haven't. This guy hasn't scored me a point. The hell's up with that? Throw it to Hawkinson, you fuck. Wait a minute. Said the bad word. See, I just say it. I don't even know I'm saying it, Darren. It just comes out. It is what it is. This is a show where I can say the F word. But I've never been self-conscious until now. But yeah, I will say the F word. And I have, every drop I have has the F word in it.
What did you say? What the fuck did you just say?
I said the F word! What? You got a problem with it? It's not gratuitous. It's just part of my language. That is some wacky shit. Oh, I do have a lot of anger. It fuels me. I'm not going to lie. I run on bitter anger fuel. I get angry at everything. Weird news stories. Man kills rabid bobcat. Man kills rabid bobcat with bare hands. After being attacked, it was me or him. Big brown eyes and golden hair. I used to have golden hair. I used to have nice, luscious, golden blonde hair. Wait a minute! Eager to please. That's why I hate dogs right there. That is the reason I hate dogs. Eager to please. They are such brown nosers. I can't stand, oh, I love you. God, they're freaking That is some wacky shit. It's Thursday. Sorry for being a voyeur horse. LOL. I was eating a sandwich. Says Warvet. Hey, Warvet.
Welcome to the party, pal.
I've got a couple of people that have said they might drop in. So we might have some folks showing up. I went on Rhino's show for about 20 minutes. Ryan in Sacktown. And his show is rated G for general audiences. And I dropped 2 F-bombs on accident.
What did you say? What the fuck did you just say?
I said fuck twice, and then I said shit. And each time I caught myself right after. I'm going, oh, that's fucking, I'm sorry. And then he hit me with this. Yeah. I just got a little too loose in there. Little too loose on his show. So, yeah. Sorry, because he uploads that to a podcast. Now he's got to go and bleep it. Bleep it out.
What did you say?
You heard what I said.
What the fuck did you just say?
That's what I said.
Are you fucking with me?
Yes, I said that. So I got a couple of people that may be showing up. And I do have some weird news. Oh, by the way, I was on Ryan's show. He lives in a town called Elk Grove, which is right outside of Sacramento. It's a suburb. And I used to live in Elk Grove. And like in the 70s. And consider it today when Ryan found out that Elk Grove does have rattlesnakes. We spent 7 minutes him going, no, they didn't. No, we don't. No, we don't. Yes, you do. I live there. We had a dog now, not in Elk Grove, the next town over. Our neighbor's dog got bit and killed by a rattlesnake. Got bit in the throat. Irish setter. Purebred Irish setter. Purebred.
You racist piece of shit.
And then they're trying to catch it to take it to the vet, and he kept running around in circles. Of course, the last thing you want to do when you're bit by a rattlesnake in your neck is run. And it dropped dead. And you know what? You wouldn't catch a cat doing that. In fact, cats don't get bit by rattlesnakes like dumb dogs. You want some proof? Want some proof? I will show you because they are too quick. Scientifically, they are way too quick. They are faster than a snake. Their reflexes are much, much faster than a snake. That is not a rattlesnake, but it's a snake, and it cannot get the cat. Watch this. Woo! Yes, their speed is faster than a snake. Anyway, Ryan, you do, in fact, have rattlesnakes in Elk Grove, California. Armadillos and wrasses took a beating today. That is correct. We had a dead armadillo and a misnamed wrasse. And you know what? I'm not going to correct Jim on saying your last name is Wrasse. Otherwise, I'll get run. So you're Wrasse here, too. You're going to be Wrasse here And if you go on Ryan's show at 3 o'clock, you'll be a ras there. Here a ras, there a ras, everywhere a ras. Old MacDonald had a ras. E-I-E-I-O. That was funny. What weird news do I have if these guests don't show up anytime soon? Truckload, AP, Associated Press. Truckload of squid spills into the street in Rhode Island, creating a smelly mess in the summer heat. Let's look at what get that ad off of my screen. Let's look at what a smelly mess looks like.
Squid has a distinctive odor to it, and I'm a fisherman and I use squid for bait. So I'm used to it, but it can be very foul smelling, especially if it lands on the road and stays there.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
My husband's waiting for me up here because he couldn't get down the road.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
I don't know how long the road is. I've never done it. It's got to be at least a mile. I didn't believe it was real when my friend posted about it, and I was on the island reading. She said you might have to climb over. Thea Monge said you might have to climb over a mountain of squid
this
to get to
doesn't
Block
smell
Island
quite the
today.
way I expected.
And then her next story was a photo of it, and I was like, oh my gosh, it is indeed real. It felt like something out of SpongeBob or something.
The fire department is doing a great
Gross!
job in cleaning things up as best they can. But there'll probably be some residual odor.
What the heck was that?
Somewhere down
This
the road.
doesn't
It'll
smell
finally
quite the way I
dissipate.
expected.
It'll take some time.
Whisper to your friends that you saw it.
Hitting the wrong button. I'm trying to get the squid off my screen. Yeah, that's wacky. A tractor trailer rollover sent a truckload of squid spilling into a Rhode Island roadway, leaving a stench.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
As they sat in the road for hours in the summer heat. Local authorities have dubbed it Squidpocalypse 26. It was a warm, sunny day in the coastal town of Narragansett. What the fuck is that? Narragansett? How do I say that word? Narragansett. At least it's not Ras. When the spill happened Sunday and Narragansett. Stop putting that word on my screen. Hold on. I'm going to sneeze. And I don't have a co-host to hide behind. I have to go. Wait, I'll go over here. Hold on. I guess I could blow my nose on the screen. It's not like I'm showing nudity or anything. The spill happened Sunday, and Narragansett police captain Ryan Prest said he was told that the scene, quote, started to smell bad as the squid sat out in the sun for a few hours.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
The fully loaded trailer was taking the squid to a processing facility out of town when the trailer dislodged and tipped on its side as the driver was navigating a turn, spilling a substantial portion of its calamari cargo, the police department said in a statement. Police responded at 9. Who cares? Anyway, squid. They had to use a dump truck and tractors to remove all the squid. The smelly squid.
This doesn't smell quite the way I expected.
From the road. That's nasty. It's nasty. Doesn't smell so bad to me, silent Portland woman. New York Post. We've got another follow-up story to the follow-up story to the follow-up story to the follow-up story to the follow-up story. New York Post. World's smallest penis patient claims his procedure was a big success. If you watch the show every day, you have followed along. The world's smallest penis, which is this big, that big, the pinky. It doesn't even get to the bottom of my pinky nail. He's that big. World's smallest penis patient claims his procedure was a big success, but he still hasn't seen the results. What?
What the heck was that?
What are you talking about? You haven't seen the results? Is it an innie? What is going on here? A North Carolina man who claims to have the world's smallest penis might have finally gotten a happy ending. He says his recent enlargement procedure was a big success. I mean, if the people that were going to come on this show are watching now, they're probably not going to show up. Michael Phillips, 38, told TMZ that he underwent the operation on Monday in North Carolina. You know, we all have, there he is, world's smallest penis record holder. We all have our advantages and disadvantages, right? Like disadvantages. Let's see. I lost my hair. Disadvantage, right? I was 5'8" at my tallest, which is fine and average. But you know, when I was dating, women would be like, even though they're 5'2", they're like, oh, must be 6 foot or taller. Must have hair. Like, okay, so I have disadvantages. I'll tell you what, I'd rather be short and bald and not have the world's smallest penis than be tall with hair and have the world's smallest penis. I'm just saying, our disadvantages, some people are poor, some people were born in a country that's not so great. All these things still better than this poor bastard. Think of some of the worst things ever. And 99% of them are probably not worse than this poor bastard. I'm just saying. And I'm empathizing with the dude. That is a burden to have if you want to date. Because like I said on the story before this and the story and the follow-up and the follow-up and the follow-up and the follow-up to the original story, you meet someone that you're into, into is probably the bad choice of words. You meet someone that you're attracted to, you better hope they are really open-minded. Really open-minded and empathetic. For example, this would be one of those people. One of those people.
You racist piece of shit.
Jim Rome Show has a young man that was paralyzed from a football accident. Playing college football, he drove his head, missed the tackle. His head ended up colliding with the guy's knee, and he was paralyzed from the neck down. Now, over the years, he actually regained. He was one of the 3% of the people that had that spinal injury that was able to regain, and he was able to walk. And they actually made a movie about him called 7 Yards, where he walked for his wedding to get up to the altar with his wife. Anyway, famous story. And he met that girl when he was, couldn't walk. He was in a wheelchair and everything else. And she was like, she's like, oh, I would still want to date you and I still want to be with you and everything else. So you can find people like that. But 99% of the people out there in the dating pool are shallow as F. I can say fuck here because I'm not on Ryan's show. 99% of the people are shallow. So you better hope that woman falls in love with you before you guys get intimate. You might want to stall that for a while. You might want to stall that for a while. What am I hearing? That's not you.
Hi.
Oh, hi. I'm like, this doesn't sound like you, dude. What is up?
What's up, dude?
Hey, just wanted to let you know. Elk Grove citizens, stay safe from rattlesnakes.
Yeah, good job by you. How long ago was that in the Citizen?
2024.
All right.
Yeah. They frequent in Elk Grove. They frequent down by the rivers. So there you go. Fields and rivers. Oh, also where there's livestock like chicken coops and stuff like that. So there you go. Because who doesn't like chicken? Even rattlesnakes like chicken. I love chicken.
Good to know.
Who said chicken in the? I saw chicken in the. When you meet someone you want to get into. Kale. I wasn't sure you're going to show up because I'm doing a follow-up story to the guy with the world's smallest penis.
Yeah, I got a take on that.
Enlargement.
I kind of
Good.
have a take on that.
Yeah, go.
I think in some of his interviews, because I had seen it.
He's
pop
got
up
great sense of
before.
humor.
By the way, pop up. I've seen it pop up before.
Oop, I hit the wrong button.
Thank you.
What she said.
Thank you. I thought he said the surgery really makes no difference.
So it adds width, not length. And where it makes the difference in the width is because of the lack of width, he couldn't pee standing up. He would make a mess. So he had to sit down on the toilet. So now he can pee standing up. Apparently when he got the surgery, he's supposedly able to pee standing up.
You sit down to pee, white boy.
Right.
You racist
You
piece
remember-
of shit.
I don't know where that comes from.
You don't know where that's from? It's from the Chappelle Show.
Oh, see, I didn't watch the Chappelle Show. We just had this talk
Oh
last week.
my
I didn't have
gosh.
cable. We just
Dude, they're
Gail brought
all
up
on
Chappelle or
YouTube
something.
now. They're all on YouTube.
Yeah,
You
well, I
gotta
was
watch.
watching Charlie Murphy. I watched you know what's funny? This is how YouTube and the AI algorithms are really getting into your life now. We did the show on Friday, and we were talking about the Murphy and all that, whatever. Now I'm streaming to YouTube, and when I got done with the show and I went to YouTube, the Prince one, the Rick James one, all the Charlie Murphy skits were in my feed. So it's listening to the show, and it populated my feed based on what we were talking about. That's freaky weird.
This also involved Charlie Murphy. They did a spoof on The Real World. But the spoof on The Real World was one white guy moving in with a bunch of black people.
Yes.
And so, anyways, the character that Charlie Murphy plays
I got one
just
for
got out of prison. And so, anyways,
I got one for you. It's short.
all right.
SNL. You are too young. You've probably not seen this. This one's 6 minutes. We're going to revisit this. This, when I saw it live, was freaking hilarious. Of course, Eddie Murphy, my favorite ever on Saturday Night Live. He's my favorite person on Saturday Night Live.
a lot of people talk about
real quick. There's so many drops in this that I remember. All right, so here we go. Real quick here. Anyway, I thought that skit was funny. It's hilarious. Oh, and then he goes to a bank. I gotta turn the volume down. He goes to a bank to get a loan, and they just give him like $50,000, and they're like, "Pay back whatever you want, or don't pay it back, whatever. We trust you." It's just funny.
He still looks black though.
That's what you said. That's what you said. Yeah, I mean, come on. You can only do so much with makeup and prosthetics. But anyway. Chickens also love snakes. I've seen chickens. I've seen chickens destroy a snake a number of times. What? Really?
Yeah, I think
A chicken will peck at a snake. Well, I've seen a rooster or a hen peck at a snake when it gets near their chicks. That's just the mother instinct. I saw a rabbit. Did you see? Want to see a cool video? Check this out. You don't mess with mama. Rabbit versus rattlesnake. You're thinking, oh, this is going to be horrible. This is going to be horrible. Rabbit. I got to put mom so I can get the right one. Rabbit fight off a snake. Gets too close to her baby rabbits. You don't mess with mama in any animal species.
Well, a snake has a run-in with a very protective mother rabbit. Take a look at this. A large black snake found a nest of newborn rabbits and decided to make a meal out of them. That is, until the mother rabbit came to the rescue.
She fights with all she's got to save her family. Even when the snake tries to get away, she follows. Mother rabbit taught that snake a lesson. And most importantly, she saved her bunnies.
Should have taken a left
Yeah,
turn.
she's rabbit kicking it and
Look at
everything.
that. Don't mess with mama. Oh, she's
Oh, it's a rat snake.
Kicked its ass. Well, it was a rabbit snake for a second.
Yeah.
She's like,
Holy
oh,
crap.
yeah. You know what? I'm not gonna. I don't talk about clone on clone crime or haunted horse chat on chat crime. But it used to be two. I'll just say it, Burn Dog and Nick going at it in the chat, and I'm like, come on, guys, and I just started ignoring it, right?
Yeah.
Now it's Bella versus like 10 people.
I haven't even been paying attention.
Anyway, it's also a thread on Twitter that I somehow am tagged in, and it's like,
Let's get ready to rumble.
so yes, Bella, I am talking about you right now, just because I'm seeing this thread. It's like 20 deep, just everybody yelling and insulting each other. It's like, how do I get off of this? You're too young to remember Rodney King when he gets in the front of the cameras during the riots. He's like, can't we all just get along?
I remember.
You remember that?
Rodney King.
Can't we all just get along? Anyway, she's got beefs going with like 10 different people.
Damn.
Yeah, it's kind of like a car crash. I don't want to look, but I keep finding myself looking at it. Your show was fun today, dude. That was fun.
Thanks. Glad you came by. It's slow during the summer.
Yeah, it is. Because you've said it on your show, so it's not a secret. When's the rebranding? Amber says Bella versus herself if she'd stop responding, but she can't. I mean, yeah. Yeah. I found that not taking the bait is the best. We were talking about clam bake steak yesterday, and I just don't take the bait. I get tagged in something, and it's like blah blah blah, whatever, and it's just like I just don't acknowledge it. And if you don't acknowledge it, it just doesn't go anywhere. If they want you to acknowledge it.
Yes. Then they team up on you.
Then and remember old Neil. Rest in peace.
I got to tell you, the group that is the most similar to like the clones when they do that and they tag like 30 people that I've ran into in sports, it's the Westbrook fans. I call them the Westies. Like, they're brutal. They come out of nowhere. They're flying off of the freaking top rope. They tag 30 of the other Westies, and before you know it, dude, they're multiplying like.
So if you say something wrong, they just gang on you. Like,
oh my God.
You know what? Westbrook had a bad game tonight, and then they just go at you.
They're brutal.
The LeBron fans are equally just like, really? Like you start talking about LeBron flopping, which he does. It's obvious to everybody but you. And then they just start going, oh, he's the best. Oh, fuck you. You're just jealous. It's like, you wish it was on your team, and then you would think it was great.
Yeah.
It's like, what?
Yeah.
What?
The Westies were the worst, though.
Wow, Westies.
The Westies.
Let's see. You're talking amongst yourselves. I hear you say that all the time. You're trying to read the chat, and then it's like a bunch of people, and which is what I want.
It's exactly
this is a hang. I've got some entertainment going on, and if I'm boring, which I often am, interact with yourselves. I mean, this is kind of a hang. We can it's here so we can get together. I love the 3 hours a day on the YouTube chat. I like hanging with your crowd, BJ and Adam and Lynn, the Spurs fan.
Yeah,
is he a bigger Spurs fan or Formula One racing fan? I think he's a bigger racing fan.
Bigger racing fan.
Yeah, I think so too.
It's funny though. He has been wanting to call the Jim Rome show for a minute, and I guess like the last time he tried, Lynn.
I didn't know he's a clone.
I don't know that he's like a full out clone,
okay.
But like he wanted to call, and his knowledge is good enough sports wise, and his delivery is so different that like it might work. Like at first I'm like, no, it's not gonna work, and I don't take that from me, right? Like, but I'm like, yeah, I don't think so. I'm like, well, you might be onto something.
The most wrong I ever was when when Jim Benton and I heard Burn Dog's Count Chocula song. He played it. He sent it to us. And me and Benton had a back channel private chat going, there's no way in hell they would ever play that on the show. He got lucky with Rip V. Hawk. There's no way they're ever going to let. And then, of course, they played it. Now it's a drop. Count Chocula. That drops on Tom all the time. So we were wrong. We got that one 100% wrong.
You said Amber's here?
Yep. Amber's here.
When does Amber get out of Mexico timeshare hell?
Amber, when do you get out of Mexico timeshare hell? Is she in a timeshare hell?
No, like I was watching.
I think
the
she
episode
likes
where,
it.
No, I was watching the episode. Well, she does, but she's like, we've been there like 10 years.
Oh, right. Okay,
We
fair
wanna do
enough. Yeah, she
something
wants to do
different.
something different. Got it. Because my parents, all I've ever heard my whole life is about how horrible timeshares are. My parents love theirs. And they have something in Mexico, a timeshare down there. And they go. But I've only heard bad things about it. And then our friend Bacon, he's had good luck with his. They can trade, though, so they don't go to the same place every time. So, nice. Can't we all just smoke a bong? There you go. We love it, but ready to move on. Yeah. So Ryan wants to know when you're done, when that obligation is over. Let's see. Real quick, this smallest penis follow-up real quick. You know the Minge member now stays out instead of tucking up inside like a belly button since the surgery. Claims he can pee freely. The ultimate goal of the operation, for which he said he raised $4,000 from his endowment fund. In other words, it freed the willy. While Phillips hopes his newfound growth will last, he'll return in 6 months for yet more booster shots to enhance the size or maintain it should the filler dissipate too quickly. So he can pee standing up and it's not tucked in. In one of the stories, the many stories I've done on this guy, he was with a woman to try to lose the virginity and he couldn't get there. So he's still
all joking aside.
It's horrible.
That has got to be a brutal recovery.
From getting filler injected. I don't think it is.
It was just an injection.
Yeah,
there wasn't an incision?
It's not. There's no scalpel involved. It's injections of filler, like you would get lip filler and everything. 2030. So she's still in for another 3 years. So, yeah, nice, very nice. I'm glad you like it. I wonder if it's the same place. I mean, Mexico's a big place, but I wonder where my parents. Where is theirs? Amber's is in Cabo, I think.
Cabo?
I thought it was in Cabo, yeah.
Where's Cabo?
Cabo San Lucas.
Cabo San Lucas?
Yeah. Cabo. Did I say Cabo? Cabo?
Are you going to go to Tijuana?
Tijuana. I will go there in Taiwanana.
Oh my gosh.
I'm not a smart man.
Amber loves when I butcher the English language too, so I just butchered it. And that was not on purpose. I've been to Cabo, and I still said Cabo.
Dude, Revolution Street in Tijuana. That's a real thing.
Revolution. I've never been to Tijuana. I went to Ensenada on a cruise. I got off the ship for 5 minutes and said, I'm good. It was not.
It's funny because, like, in TJ, like, if you went to a taco shop, a Bud Light would be like $5 and a Corona would be like $1.50.
Because it's a tourist trap? Oh. Because the Corona's cheaper? Because it's made there?
Well, I don't know, because Corona's like made in the U.S. too, right?
Is it?
Maybe I don't know. But yeah,
I do love when you James Kelly the English language. Yeah, I mean, when did Hot Horse turns in James Kelly? Absolutely.
Cabo.
St. Louis Battlehawks.
Dude, Rome was pissed when he dropped that after he had
You
a
think
St.
so?
Louis Battlehawk.
You think?
Oh, yes.
Oh, no. Are you talking? I thought you were talking about today when he said,
No.
Dick Fry.
No, that dude looked like fucking Dave Ramsey. Guy gave me PTSD.
Yeah? Yeah?
Yes. Have you ever seen Dave Ramsey?
I know what he looks like.
Okay.
Yeah.
He looks just like Dave
he's the
Ramsey.
money guy.
He's the budget guy. Yes.
Yeah.
Straight PTSD.
Yeah. Dave Ramsey. Oh, that would have been a
Cracking every
good
penny.
tweet at the show. Is it Dick Fry or Dave Ramsey? Why was
Hugh
Rome
Baker
pissed when he
Street.
said St. Louis Battlehawks?
No. He wasn't mad when he said it. He was running the board. And it was like they had an interview in the last segment of the show. And as the quarterback for the St. Louis Battlehawks, as Jim was doing the outro on the interview, James drops it on the quarterback.
Got it.
And Jim was so legit pissed.
Yeah.
That it led the top of the show. So there was so much reaction about like, dude, is he still hired? Like,
right.
Because you can tell when the lines like
Yeah.
Like,
was he even more mad when Rit dropped War Lady Clones on that lady getting interviewed?
You know what?
That's the one that got him mad.
You know what? Maybe it was Rit.
It was Rit. It was Rit. That one, yeah, it was a guest. Did he drop War Lady Clones on her?
And he dropped. That's
and
okay.
Rome
So he
was-
did the same
Rome
thing.
was very angry at that. That's what it was. It was that one. Yeah, he lit Rit up. He was not happy. Because I think you don't do drops on guests. And he dropped it.
Maybe I have
Back to the phones. Let's go to Niagara Falls. Decoded is, are you that stupid? A bat to this guy's head. He's like, oh, is that all you got? Nick? One of the most famous thoroughbreds in the hit.
With us, love that horse. You could tell.
A caveman. You were so
maybe
dense. Dude, talk.
Dude, he got in so much.
I'm trying to find it. I can't find it. Yeah, I think that's the one you're talking about. He was not happy. Because I think he dropped it on a guest. He was filling it for Alvy.
Yes, and he dropped it on the quarterback.
No.
Of the St. Louis Battlehawks.
Did he? No. The one I'm thinking of is the War Lady Clones he dropped on a female guest.
Okay, I'm telling you. Also, he dropped it on. He dropped it on the quarter. I want to say it was like Taylor Heineke or
right.
Like
Okay, St. Louis Battlehawks. I mean, Rome used to get fake outrage at Rit when he would cover the board. He used to say Rit was way too comfortable covering Alvy's spot. A little too little too.
I gotta
relaxed.
see if I can find this.
Battlehawks.
Battle.
What are you doing, Rit?
Hawks. Rome.
Are you at Stucknut?
Yes, I am not.
I'm gonna go to Stucknut. In fact, Stucknut, why aren't you helping me?
Is he there? You've got to hear it.
No,
like,
sometimes
Jim,
he lurks though.
Jim is freaking.
You find it?
No, I'm still looking.
War Lady Clones Rit. I want to see if I can find that. Jim Rome's. Nope.
Hold on.
Crap, I missed that. Give it away. By the way, Darren with an E. Speaking of Parkinson's, Amon Green, who's Jim Rome's podcast this week, dropped yesterday. He's got early onset Parkinson's, and he discusses that. You might be interested. I haven't listened to it yet. I just saw the description. All right, what do we got?
Found it.
All right, so how about some unfinished business? Why don't we go back to the end of yesterday's program? And in order to set it up, let me read you some reaction.
Can you hear it?
Yeah, it's good.
A number of you have been waiting for this because the reaction came in after the program, throughout the night, and then throughout the morning.
Wow.
Here is a sampling. Rome, R.I.P. Rit, after yesterday's performance. Remember how Rit killed Tom Hanks? Well, Rick got killed yesterday, apparently. Vance
Tom
Mack.
Hanks went belly up as well. So
did you, Rit, apparently. Vance Mack. And to close out your Thursday, Rit hits the black ice and wrecks the day for you. Thanks. Mark imparts unknown. Well done, Mark. Mark is the guy yesterday who predicted that Rit would hit the black ice, swerve out of control, and wreck the day. And then he came in today to remind me that that's exactly what happened. What he's saying is I called my shot, and he did. Yeah, Rit, I'm looking at you on TV right now. I don't see any of your stupid gestures right now, Rit, after what happened yesterday. Wells in the 360 tweet.
Wells!
If you're on your way to work right now, then you probably aren't Garrett Rit.
Well, I know this
If
is
you're
at least
ready
3
for
years
work
old.
right now, then you're probably not Doug Collins.
20.
Rome
21.
Slice. He down dropped me. Regards, Taylor Heineke after Rit dropped that St. Louis Battlehawks bomb.
St. Louis Battlehawks.
Richard in Chicago becoming more and more prominent. Planet Wilson 1 tweets, St. Louis unemployment line.
St. Louis Battlehawks.
Hi, Cindy.
St. Louis unemployment line.
St. Louis Battlehawks.
Signed Rit. War Rome changing the locks on Ike's office door after that Taylor Heineke stunt yesterday. Geoff. Inglewood is in to represent. Josh and Inglewood. Welp. It was nice knowing you, Rit. Thanks for the laughs, Gramps. Now pack your bleep and take your shine box with you. Ryan in Sacktown. Mr. Rome, how can I send my resume for Rit's open position? I promise not to eat on TV, and I'll beat Adam Hawk to the office every morning.
Post.
All right.
Resume.
So this sets it up. Something obviously happened.
I don't remember that.
And if you missed it, let me backtrack a little bit.
Hit pause for a
Thursdays
second.
are a day
Hit
when
pause for a
something always happens.
Eric says, dudes, it was... Now, Eric, you're talking about something different, but that's what I was referring to. A woman caller that was devastated by a horse dying and Rit dropped War Lady clones on her. That's when Rome got mad.
Okay, so we have video of that, too.
Okay.
If you want to look that up, you can play it on YouTube.
Okay,
because I saw that.
Okay,
But this was the one that sticks out. I'm like,
Yes.
I don't know I've ever heard him this mad.
Right.
And it's almost always bad. Really bad. And the reason for that, yes, Rit, I'm looking at you. The reason for that is Alvin DeLauro homeschools on Thursday. Alvin has set up this deal where he stays at home on Thursday to be with the kids and homeschool them, which means Rit.
Do you want me to see if I can get to it? So
it's fine. We're not. Okay. It's kind of a Thursday hang.
Rit has been asked to do the impossible. Sit in Alvin's chair. Alvin was initially asked to do the impossible, and that was to sit and then follow in Brian Albert's chair. And Alvin, if we're being really honest, you really weren't comfortable in that chair for years. That was a hard chair to sit in. However, Alvin says, dude, it took a decade.
Dude, no.
Maybe not decade, but 7 or 8 years for
Whitey
sure.
Albers.
So you can imagine where it's impossible for a no-talent hack like Rit to move up to the front row and sit in that chair. I understand this. The problem with Rit is he has this unbelievably unwarranted sense of self-confidence. Like, not only does he sit in that chair,
I think this takes a really funny turn.
Oh, wow.
Hold on.
He sits in it like it's his chair, and he owns it, and he acts like he could do a better job at Alvin's job than Alvin. Much like when he sat in my chair and acted like he could do this better than I can do it. That's just Rit. That's part of his inherent charm.
That's right, on Jim's birthday.
So bad things happen because he's way too overconfident. And then he settles in and just starts firing buttons. I've told Rit over and over and over again, you get that plane up in the air, and then 3 hours later, you land that plane. And don't do anything in between. And Rit's like, sound library. And just starts firing buttons. As an example, remember the day when somebody called to commiserate and share
we're
her
gonna get
thoughts?
both.
Diana in Niagara Falls.
Wait.
She
Pause
called
it for a
on the
second.
day.
I want to do the video. Of that
back to
one.
the phones. Let's go to Niagara Falls. Diane. It's good to have you, Diane. How are you?
War Lady Clones.
Damn,
How are
Rit.
you? Not going to take too much to elevate these calls, but anyway, I just want to call because today is the 5th anniversary of the passing of the big horse, Cher Believe, who was definitely the equine epitome of Jim Rome. Maybe he was small in stature, but big in heart. I want to thank you so much for sharing the gutsy gelding with us. Love that horse. You could tell that you loved him, too, every time you spoke about him. And wreck me for the big horse. Thanks again, Jim. Take care to you and the clones. Everybody on the team. Bye.
Thank you, Diane. You know what? It's a really weird thing about the big.
Yeah, he started that call with War Lady Clones, and then even Hawk gets involved and goes, "We knew what the call was," and he dropped that.
About the big horse.
Yeah. Okay. So let me see if I can get this to work.
End of the program. Taylor Heineke, our guest. Taylor, great to have you on the show. Really appreciate the conversation. Hope we can do it again next season. Thanks for the time. That was nice.
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it.
Appreciate you, Taylor. Great job.
St.
Such a
Louis
great
Battlehawks.
Rit. Taylor. My apologies, Taylor. Rit, you idiot.
Oh, wow.
Dude.
That's bad.
You have this guy, and he's a great story, and he's a great dude. He's going to think that I mocked him. Rit, you idiot. Rit, I cannot stress this enough, dude. I'm not even being funny.
Yes, that is
Do you
bad.
understand that?
That is
I just
bad.
didn't interview the guy. He's going to think I mocked him. Do not do that.
That's bad.
Ever, Rit. I swear to God, if you do that again, you're fired. Do not do that after I talk to a guest. Damn, Rit. You idiot, Rit. Do you have any idea how hard it is to make these relationships and these connections? Dude, I'm not even kidding you on this one. Think O'Reilly Auto Parts. For all of your car care needs.
And it was at the end of the show.
Listen,
We're
pack
close.
your
Can you see how I
bleep
got
up.
that sponsor in there too in the middle of that tirade? I mean,
So anyways,
this never happens. Had you been professional, this never happens. Dude, I can't believe it. You literally apologized for it and then blamed everybody in the room. The only one you didn't blame was me.
So
how is
he
it? It's probably
blames
my
Hawk.
fault in Santa Paula. Adam, Ted Cruz, Hawk.
I think it was Hawk's
Advanced
idea.
Mac.
We're up against it there at the end because the interview had taken us pretty
And
close.
damn it, I'm going to get that soundbite in. I'm going to smash James Kelly because
Yes.
we're up against it. Do it, Rit. I said do it, Rit. Do it or you're fired, Rit. Did you do that?
I did all of that, minus the you're fired thing. I was just like, fire it. Come on, go, hit it. Go, play it. And he played it, and it was a little tight to when Mr. Heineke left the conversation.
Stop you right there. You're already covering your own ass. It was a little tight, meaning. Guessed. Damn, Rit.
Battlehawks.
Rit.
Whose idea was it? Hawks?
Taylor.
I don't understand.
My apologies, Taylor. The end of the
It was
program.
Hawk's idea.
Taylor Heineke, our guest.
Wow.
Taylor, great to have you on the show. Really appreciate the conversation. Hope we can do it
But
again next
Jim's
season. Thanks for the time. That was nice.
reaction,
Oh, he was
Thanks, Jim. I appreciate it.
furious.
Appreciate you, Taylor. Great job.
St.
Such a
Louis
great story.
Battlehawks.
Rit. Taylor. My apologies, Taylor. Rit, you idiot. Dude, you have this guy, and he's a great story, and he's a great dude. He's going to think that I mocked him.
That's the problem
Rit,
right
you
there.
idiot. Rit, I cannot stress this enough, dude. I'm not even being funny. Do you understand that? I just didn't interview the guy. He's going to think I mocked him. Do not do that. Ever, Rit. I swear to God, if you do that again, you're fired. Do not do that after I talk to a guest. Damn, Rit. You idiot, Rit. Do you have any idea how hard it is to make these relationships and these connections? Dude, I'm not even kidding you on this one.
He's up against
Think
the
O'Reilly
clock.
Auto Parts for all of your car care needs.
I'm not caring. You're going to be fired. O'Reilly Auto
Close.
Parts
You
for
see
all
how I
your
got
auto. It's like you don't have to.
O'Reilly
me
Auto
angry.
Parts.
You wouldn't
Pack
like me
your
when I'm angry.
bleep up, Rit. That's what he
Yeah.
said.
I mean, dude, he, in that moment, I would imagine he already had fired him in his mind and then walked it back later. But he's probably like, you're done, dude. I get listen, I know exactly what Jim's saying. And you can handle it off air and say, hey, I had a backup. You can cover that. But he's saying, like, you don't have a guess and then you mock them or make them feel. Yeah, I could He was furious. I don't know that I've ever heard him that angry on air.
That's what I was saying.
On air.
Yeah.
Wow. I remembered that, but I don't remember him being as angry. Well, here's the thing when you're listening to the show. Sometimes you're like, is it a bit? Is he going over the top? Like the fake outrage or whatever. There's no doubt in my mind that that is not fake. He was furious. I'd love to see the video of it. I will find it.
It's gotta be there.
Oh, it'll be. I'll find it. I'll find it. But yeah, I bet his eyes were popping out.
Well, I'm surprised he didn't cuss.
V in the Feast says Rit dropped the ejaculation sound drop when Rome interviewed Deshaun Watson. It was awesome.
Did he really?
No. Listen, when I say V in the Fee, you got to realize that whatever I'm going to say is probably not something that really happened. Like the time Magic Johnson gave that guy the AIDS. I mean, it's like V in the Fee. Hey, V, you got a compliment today. He's been pushing Jim's buttons and not in a good way. Who'd you go after today, V? You went after somebody in Roma. Oh, Weber. You went after Weber for eating the tower of beef in one chomp. Because the tower of beef is broken. They've got it taped shut, the door.
Dude,
so,
you know that beef jerky is so old.
Probably. Yeah, I mean, that tower's got to be like 4 years old, 5 years old. Yeah. Apparently they got a new tower coming for the last year. Rome is pissy lately. I love it, says Bella.
All right. Hey, I got to shake off. Have a great rest of the show.
You got to shake off like the world's smallest penis? Shake off is a term that's very descriptive.
Shake off?
That's what you do after you go to the bathroom.
I've never heard it called shake off, though. I've heard
I've never heard it called shake off, but that's the first image I have is when
like if you shake it once,
I've
it's okay.
never heard anyone
if you
say
shake it
off.
twice, you're playing with it.
That is the first time anyone's ever said shake off.
You never heard shake?
I haven't.
I got to shake?
You know what's funny? I know you got to go, but I've interacted with Lauren, and I don't have kids, and I'm not saying Lauren would be actually, he would be the age of a kid I would have, but he uses vernacular that young people use, and I have to go to Google and AI and ask what he means because I'm like, is that a good thing or a bad thing? So then I type it in, I'm like, oh, okay, it's a good thing or whatever. He uses like young people's vernacular, and I get very confused with what he's trying to say. Anyway,
has Izzy filed a restraining order against you yet?
Me? No, Izzy's come out of her shell. She's interacting with everybody. That's all me, folks. Took me 3 days to get her into the chat. I'll just pat myself on the back. Pat myself on the back.
Yeah, no.
Tyler's here.
What's up, Ty? Dude, it's so weird because I packed a bag with one outfit, a pair of shoes, toiletry bag, and that's it.
For where?
I have a meeting.
On.
What happened?
My computer just reset. But we're live still. That's weird. All my monitors went black.
You racist piece of shit.
I'm having ever since I remodeled my studio and moved the monitors around, they get the fritz. They go on the fritz.
That's interesting.
Polyman 34 is here. They must have said something in Marco Polo. Those two guys don't show up at the same time spontaneously. What's up, Polyman? Okay, so you've got a bag before my computer freaked out. You've got a bag for a meeting?
Yeah, like I'm going somewhere overnight.
Okay, you'll have to tell me off air. Obviously, it's
I'll
a
tell
secret.
You off air.
Okay.
So,
pack more than one pair of underwear.
I have two. So I
Good, in
think we're
case you
good.
soil yourself. There you go.
I don't think I will. But
All right.
Yeah. All right.
Have fun on
Love
your
y'all.
meeting. All right.
It's with well, it has to do with Prize Picks. They're part of it. So.
Really? Prize Picks. Hey, Prize Picks. I got 26 people watching right now. How about some of that sponsorship money, Prize Picks?
It's actually really good money. I'm not gonna lie.
I have heard. How much is it? Signed Ray and SA. How much do they pay you? Signed Ray and SA.
It's $300 a week.
Nice. Prize Picks. I've got 26 people currently watching the show right now. 26 that would love to hear about Prize Picks. Just saying. Prize Picks.
They're rolling out a new special.
You know what, Bella? It is if it's a sponsor, yes. Listen, Bella, if Prize Picks sponsors Jim Rome, he's not getting $300 a week. You've got to go with the tiers of the shows. It's all about the size of the show. So she was asking if it was good money. It is for our size shows.
Yeah.
Rome's getting $30,000 a week. Probably or something.
Yeah, and also like you might look at my YouTube numbers right now. Do not judge the show that way because I'm getting 500 plus downloads a day.
No, I think she's just judging it by the sum of the money. 300
but no,
a week. But if you get multiple sponsors, then 300 a week here and 400 a week there and 200 a week there, it all adds up.
No doubt about it. But they're going to be rolling out for football. If I'm going to get in trouble for this, but if you haven't signed up, they're going to be giving you $150.
$150. You didn't hear that here, folks. Yeah, 300 is better than zero. It is it is very much better than zero. Well, don't miss your plane.
All right.
Gotta
go.
Good luck
Love
with
y'all.
your. Don't do what James Kelly did when he met with that casino and start dropping F-bombs and asking for free drinks.
Kick my feet up.
Yeah, kick your feet up and say, "Hey, how's it fucking going, guys? Let's make some money."
Let's make some money.
Rome wasn't happy with that either.
No, he was not. All right, love y'all.
All right, late.
Love you, horsey.
Talk to you later. Bye. Have a good one. Good luck. Prize Picks. There you go. $150 for signing up. By the way, if you wait until Rhino's sponsorship kicks in, I think it kicks in September. You can get a Rhino promo code and even do better than that. So, would be nice to make money off my YouTube. You just gotta keep going, Darren. Just gotta keep going. Keep going. Hey, Uncle Horse, 12 Wood needs a lapper. I saw it the first time you said that. Yes, I will. Listen, here's the problem, Tyler, that nobody's gonna care about. Because this is between you and me. When I found you your lapper deal, memory prices were already high, but they were not doing what they're doing now, which is unheard of. So I got you a deal that he is not going to be able to replicate because I've been looking for a computer for the last year and I can't find anything. But I can't have a lapper. I need the tower. I've got over 550 videos on my YouTube free. LOL. There you go. At War Vet on YouTube. Go check out the videos. I've got you beat, my friend. I've got how many videos? Not that we're measuring. I've got 1.3 thousand videos. 1,385 videos. 205,000 views. 364 subscribers. That's where I need help. I need subscribers. I'm trying to get to the next tier on AdSense. I need to get to 1,000 viewers, which is why I'm out there filming. Wait a minute. My son there's something I didn't know. Miss Secretive. You have a son. I did not know this. My son bought some kind of gamer computer with his summer job money. $4,200. You gamer nerds or something else. Lauren has got the computer that I would like. He's got the 5090 graphics card, which those alone go for $3,000 right now. And Lauren has one, and I'm very, very jealous. That's just for the graphics card. Lauren's computer, probably a $6,000 computer, at least in today's money. But nice, $4,200. Very nice. Very, very, very nice. Comparing again, horse. Yes, I'm always comparing myself. Got 2 minutes left. Tomorrow we got Gail, maybe bacon from the lake. And I've got one to sell you. What, your tower? You're not selling your tower. Monitor was $1,400, but he paid for it. So does he have the wide monitor where it's like really long wraparound? Those are the ones that have now. The monitors that, like, when you're looking at it and you're sitting in front of it, you can't even see the edges because it's kind of curled around you. Those are the bomb. 32-inch. Nice. Very nice. Cindy says, good night, everyone. Thank you. Later, Haunted Horse. See you tomorrow. Says Darren. Darren's going to start his own channel pretty soon. IMAX monitor. Oh, that'd be sweet. Can you imagine having a computer on an IMAX screen? No, you know what? My wife said that COVID is on the West Coast right now. I think it's a cold, but it could be COVID. Holy shit, are you kidding me? James in Portland? James in Portland. James is here. I haven't seen you, dude, in a long time. Ever since Jim moved to 12 o'clock, dude. What is up, James? I got James and Amber in here. The Portland duo, the Portland Smack-Off participants are in here both at the same time. What's up, James? How's it going, dude? Missed you at the we did. I don't know if they told you about it. I think you were busy when Dino was up here and we did the Zoom in. What's up, my West Coast crew? James! Alvy, what is up? That's my James in Portland impression. We all have one. Some are better than others. Alvy, what is up? Come on. There you go. James, you caught the very end of the show because I would go a couple more minutes longer and stream, but I got to pee. I got to piss like a racehorse. I got to piss like a haunted horse. I'll be back tomorrow. Gail in Valencia will be here, my Friday co-host. And James, I need to get you on the show, dude. Amber's been on the show. I need James on the show. We'll talk. We'll DM. Talk to you guys later. All new show tomorrow, 5 p.m. Pacific. Let's get it. Happy Friday.